What's up, guys? We are back with another video. If you are new here, my name is Sammy and we are the Mermaid Gang. This is where you can come and suspend your disbelief. I am a manifestation coach, but I'm not going to be taking clients until probably next week. I just announced in my previous video, Salem is playing with her bell collar that I took off of her, so it wouldn't make noise. I just announced in yesterday's video, or the previous video, that if you signed up in September, you need to email me immediately with the subject line as a current client and include your proof of purchase in the email. You are officially off the wait list if you signed in September. Please understand that my response time is usually around 7 days right now. So don't worry, you're off the wait list. I'm gonna get to you, I promise. And then I will take October. After that, I only have like 2 weeks worth in October because I cut off my wait list in October. And then I'll be taking weekly clients. All right, so let's get into the video. I asked you guys to ask me questions. So let's see what questions you have for me. And there is a lot, and I am not going to be able to answer all of them. I will answer as many as I can, okay? How to heal from chronic illness when medical treatment is not working. Okay, your mind controls your body. So if you will start affirming, I am thriving. I am the epitome of health. Like, I am the healthiest person in the world. I am so healthy. It's a miracle. They can't believe how healthy I am. They cannot believe how healthy I am. They think it's a miracle. I'm just so healthy. I feel great. I'm better than ever. My body is fully restored. Start affirming that. Start thinking as the person who is completely healthy. Think as if you are already and always have been completely healthy. How many subjects should we focus on at one time? Can we focus on multiple subjects like SP, money, health, job, etc.? I recommend you can do more than one subject at a time, because I mean, you think of all these things throughout the day, or you know, at some point you think of each of these things separately. So what you can do is you can affirm for each thing, like whatever you're thinking about. If you're thinking about your SP, affirm for your SP. If you're thinking about money, affirm for money. If you're thinking about job, affirm for job. If you're thinking about school, house, what else did you say, health, whatever you're thinking of, affirm for that. But I do want to make a point that it is, in my experience, faster and more effective to pick the most important subject to you first and affirm that, put a lot of focus on that and get that manifested, and then move on. Or pick like 1 or 2 subjects that are most important to you to have first. And you can randomly be affirming for the other things, but put the most focus on the most important thing or things. What does it mean when you dream about your manifestation? It is usually an indicator that you have impressed your subconscious and it is going to be manifesting soon. Can we manifest a person we don't know yet or doesn't exist? For example, I want to manifest an ideal best friend. If so, how can I do it? I have met the perfect person to be my best friend. My best friend is absolute perfection. My best friend is the best friend I have ever had. I have the perfect best friend. Like, we just are so compatible. Just start describing this person as if they already exist, and someone who meets those things will come into your life. How to manifest to get into school of your dreams. Actually, one of my members in my free Facebook group posted his bomb ass success story. So if you are not in my group, you need to get in it. If you hear Millie moving around, I'm sorry, but she's in here. He posted a bomb ass video telling us about how he got rejected twice, and he had been affirming, and he made his dominant thoughts that he was already at his dorm. He loved it. He loved his school, and he got 2 rejection letters, and then all of a sudden boom, accepted. Basically, he was just thinking as if he was already there. He was already accepted. He loved his dorm. Go in my group and look for it. I'm telling you, it's amazing. Actually, you know what? I'll show you his name so you can search him in the group. So yeah, basically, think as if you're already there. You're already accepted. Make that your dominant thought. I love my new school. Of course, they're practically begging me to go there. Like, they want me to go there more than I want to go there. Think as if it's already done. It's already done. If we suddenly stop affirming for something we wanted, will it manifest anyway eventually? Here's the thing. If you've been affirming for something for a period of time, this is where people get confused with, well, I let go and it manifested. Here's the thing. Here's the thing, and it's nothing you'll find in that success story I just showed you. It did not manifest because you let go. It was already working. It was already manifesting. Shit was already coming together. Things were already conforming. People were already moving to bring your manifestation about. The 3D is delayed. So just because you quit and then it showed up, that just means that it was working the whole time. It just happened to manifest after you had stopped affirming, but that doesn't matter because it was working the whole time. I might make a specific video just about that next. So, do you think that recording yourself saying affirmations and then playing them is useful, or is it better to consciously think them? I personally think that it is better to consciously think them, simply because you are thinking all day long anyway. So if you're listening to your affirmations, let's say you've made your own subliminals, or you've made your own loop of affirmations and you're listening to them all night long, but then all during the day you're still thinking shitty thoughts. Guess what? Your dominant thoughts are gonna manifest. Yeah, you might get bits and pieces of that shit you've been listening to all night, but your dominant thoughts are still gonna be manifesting. So you're still gonna get like a mix of bullshit and kind of some of the shit you want. Maybe, it might not even work at all. But if you're still thinking your shitty thoughts throughout the day, those subliminals or those recordings did you no good. You're thinking thoughts all day long. So you need to change what you are thinking to change what you are experiencing. What are your opinions on Neville's feel it real? Do you think feeling it real is necessary for manifestation? I think that Neville's feel it real has been completely misconstrued. In my opinion, don't come for me, Neville worshippers. I think it's been completely misconstrued as far as being so focused on feeling. There is a feeling and there is an image, but none of it is forced at all. What happens when I am affirming is I get lost in the words that I am repeating in my mind, the scenario, you know, because I'm using sentences and I'm rewording them and I'm saying the same affirmation different ways, and I'm getting lost in it, and it is creating an image, and it is creating like a feeling as if it's really happening in this moment. But the thing is, I'm not forcing that feeling. And I think a lot of people think that you have to force this feeling or find this feeling. If you focus on it and stress about it, then it's not, it's too much. It's supposed to be natural. Everything is supposed to be natural. Visualization is not supposed to be forced. It's just supposed to be natural. You naturally have an image when you're thinking of something. So the same thing with the feeling. It should just come up naturally. It's not something that I personally think you should be forcing. So don't stress what he said about feeling it real. Simply affirm. Do your affirmations, like affirm over and over and over in your mind, and enjoy what you're saying. Focus on what you're saying and let it create the real feeling as if it's happening right now. Because that's what he was referring to. Feeling like what you want is happening right now while you're affirming or visualizing. I still don't think you should force your visual. I think you should affirm and let it come up on its own. Could you explain a little more about everyone as you pushed out? I still don't quite understand it. Okay, people, like, that's a good idea for me to mention, because people still, like, they use this almost like a sword. Like, oh, well, you're pissed at me, I was a bitch to you, and it pissed you off when you pushed out. That is so fucking stupid, y'all. That is so stupid. That's not what it is. Like, you're so ignorant. The thing, I don't personally pick out a person and decide that person's a fucking bitch and then get mad because that person acts like a fucking bitch. What it is that you have assumptions. People must carry out these assumptions. These assumptions are not always in your face assumptions. Like, there are some people that I have the idea that, yeah, he's a fucking dick, or she's a bitch, or she's fake. Things like that. And then there's just things where you just have a general assumption and people have to carry it out. And it is because everyone is you pushed out. And what everyone is you pushed out means that everyone in your reality is carrying out your assumptions. So let's talk about people in your personal life. Let's not even get into the rant of general assumptions. Let's just talk about people in your personal life. Let's talk about your SP. Okay, you have experienced someone being an asshole or a fuckboy, and so either it's this person or someone else, and so you assume that the men, if you're into men, you assume that the men you fuck with are fuck boys, or the men you're interested in are fuck boys, or that men don't like commitment or want to commit to you specifically, maybe. So the person that you are interested in, because you assume, you have this assumption that the people or the man that you're interested in, men that you were interested in, are fuckboys and they don't want commitment. This person, even if when you met him, he was like, I want to commit to you, like I'm looking for a relationship, and then all of a sudden he completely does like a 180, and then it's like he's ghosting you and he doesn't want anything to do with you, and he's like a cheater, and he's like liking other bitches' pictures on the gram and shit like that, and you're like, what the fuck? What the fuck? It is because of your assumption. Since he is you pushed out, and you have the assumption that men don't commit to you, or men are fuckboys, or men that you are interested in specifically are fuckboys, he had to conform to your assumption and play that part. Because until you change your assumption about men that you are interested in, any man that you are interested in is going to have to play that part. They are going to have to be what you assume. So if you will change your assumption and start affirming something like, men easily commit to me. Men have always easily committed to me. I am only interested in men who want commitment. Then, now, even if a fuckboy showed up into your life and he was a fuckboy with everybody else, but you assume that men easily commit to you, this boy is going to conform to your new assumption. That's how everyone is pushed. Everyone is you pushed out. That's how it works. Whatever you assume is who they're going to be. However you describe someone is how they're going to show up. I need to move on from this question, but I might take this to another video and talk about it more because I need to move on and I don't want to make this too long, but we might get a little more extensive so I can rant about the general assumption. Though I know we can manifest appearance changes, how to believe in it when we see the 3D old body in the mirror? Okay, I'm with you here because this is exactly what I'm manifesting right now. Okay, here's what I do. When I start thinking about my body at all, when I see my body in a mirror, I start thinking, I am so small. Like, I'm so fucking small. Damn, I'm so small. I got a fat ass. Like, I'm so curvy. I'm slim thick. Like, I am slim thick. I just start affirming. It's the same way when you see something in the 3D, when you're manifesting money or something like that, and you see the opposite in the 3D, it is the same thing. It is literally the same thing. If I'm manifesting money and I see my bank account says no money, then I'm still going, that is the time right there when I'm going to start affirming money. Because if I don't, I'm going to start affirming what I don't want. And then that's going to stay that way. But if when you see the 3D, instead you start affirming, man, I have thousands of dollars in the bank. I've always had tons of money. Or when it comes to your body, bitch, I'm skinny as fuck. I'm fit as fuck. I look good as fuck. I'm curvy as fuck. I'm thick as fuck. You don't have to add as fuck. That's just how I talk. But, you know, when you see the 3D and it's not what you want it to be, before your mind starts affirming and holding that reality in place, go ahead and jump on your affirmations. That's what you do. Can you please make a video on manifesting better mental health, particularly anxiety? I have talked about anxiety before, but I will say it again in this video. If at any time you are feeling anxious, it stems from a place of not feeling safe. So what you are going to do is you're going to start affirming, I am safe, I am secure, I am loved, everything is wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? This is a perfect opportunity to use, isn't it wonderful? Because if you're affirming, isn't it wonderful? Isn't everything so amazing? Everything is so easy, everything is so perfect. Then there's nothing to make you anxious because everything is perfect. And anxiety stems from feeling unsafe, not secure, not knowing what's gonna happen, fear of not knowing what's gonna happen, or fear of something that you think is going to happen. Go ahead and cut that shit off. I am safe. I am secure. I'm so happy. I'm thriving. Like, I'm living my best life. Everything good happens for me. Everything works in my favor. Everything is so wonderful. Isn't it wonderful? Isn't it so wonderful? And you can also use faster EFT tapping, because when you're feeling anxious and your body is responding to your anxiety, that is a good time to I release and let it go. 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 I release and let this go. Blow it out. When you take deep breaths like that, your body automatically relaxes. That is another tip you can use. So don't worry, just keep affirming. You know, I have the best mental health. Like, mentally, I'm thriving. That is something that you should be saying frequently. If you struggle with it, I'm thriving. My life is perfection. Everything works out for me. Everything works in my favor. Everything is so easy for me. I am so safe. I'm so loved. I'm so wanted. I'm so secure. Those are the things that you can say to get rid of that and get rid of it for good. How to manifest the perfect committed relationship when he says he doesn't have feelings for me but wants friendship. He only says that because that's your assumption. So if you will start affirming that he loves being your boyfriend, he loves being in a relationship with you, then that is going to take you from friend zone to feelings, because he's only acting out your assumptions. Okay, I'm gonna answer one more question and then I need to make and then I need to start on a new video. Is it true that we can't be needy for our manifestation? We must not need it, be already happy without it for it to come? That's something that a popular law of assumption coach tells. Is that true? She or he ain't no damn law of assumption coach. Let me elaborate really quickly before I end this really long fucking video. Let's start with needy. Just because you need something doesn't mean that it's not going to come. Here's the difference between, okay, a lot of times people are manifesting things they need. If you need it, you fucking need it. But here's the difference. Here's where the line between manifesting from neediness and just needing something. Here's, let me explain. Let me just fucking elaborate. Okay. Neediness as in, oh my God, like I don't have what I need. Like this is not happening. Whining, crying, bitching, complaining about how you don't have it. Neediness, like desperate for it, like affirming that you don't have it, basically. That, no, you're not gonna get your manifestation, because you're affirming the opposite. You're affirming that you don't have it. Constantly looking for it, you're affirming that you don't have it. But if you need something, you need something. But the thing is, when you need something, that's when you know you need to be affirming that you already have it. So, as long as just because you need something doesn't automatically mean that you can't have it. I needed money, I manifested it. Just because I didn't stop needing it until I had manifested it. That's the thing. As for a lot of people, same with a job. You need a job. You don't stop needing the job until it's manifested. But at the same time, while you are needing it, you're affirming that you already have it. That's the key. But saying that you have to be okay without it, well, if you're okay without it, why would you be affirming for it? Like that just doesn't make sense to me. That's so fucking stupid. I'm not okay not having what I want, to be honest. To be completely honest. Big things, small things, if I fucking want it, bitch, I'm not okay without it. I will never be okay without it, because I'm a spoiled ass bitch. And if I fucking want it, if I want it, I'm not going to be okay not getting it. Okay? Because it's my assumption that I should have whatever I want. So therefore, that would mean that I wouldn't be able to manifest. And I'm pretty sure my 26,000 subscribers would say, well, that's not the case, right? You don't need to be okay with not having it. You should not be okay with not getting what you want. The thing is, if it's something you want, you need to be affirming it as if you already have it. You need to be thinking of it as if you already have it. That is the key. You can need something and still manifest it. As long as you're not affirming, I need this thing, as if you don't have it. As long as you are thinking as if you already have it, it don't matter how fucking bad you need it. It don't matter if you need money so fucking bad, you got a bill due, and you need that fucking money, like you're desperate for that fucking money. But as long as every time you look at that account, you're saying, I got the money, my bill is paid, you're good to go. It's gonna manifest. It's going to manifest. And you're not gonna be okay without it. You're not gonna be okay with your lights being cut off. You're not gonna be okay with not being able to make your car payment. You're just not. That's fucking dumb. That's dumb. You should never be okay with not getting what you want. Just affirm it as if you already have it, and you're going to get it. I'm tired of the rules. The fucking rules are insane. There are no rules. Think as if you have what you want. That's it. It's gonna manifest, period. It's spiritual law, it can't be broken. If you think as if you have what you want, it is going to manifest, okay? Thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And we out.